Preparing the meeting. Let's go. All right, guys, this is Alchemy of Life. I'm back with another video. I'm gonna go with a disclaimer on this one, not because I care or don't care about losing friends. I'm not trying to do that with this video. It's just, as you know, with me, there's always research involved. Always research involved. So I'm not downing anybody of any sexual orientation, whatever you feel. That's all you, because at the end of the day, we all have our preference, and that's okay, And that's not what I'm here to harp about. I'm here to let you know about the background information on the community and how it ties in spiritually at the top, the code, decode the information and then give it to the people. What's up, Salabi? Thank you for making it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna start. We're just gonna go into it. So the LGBTQ community was formed. Let me get my notes out. It's on my phone. It was founded by Harry Hay. Okay, Harry Hay founded the LGBTQ community. We're gonna get into him once I get this year. What year? I'm decoding on the fly, guys. I'm on the year. So the first national gay rights organization, the Mattachine Society, was formed in 1951. Was created by Harry Hay. The first lesbian rights organization in the U.S. was founded in 1955. The Daughter of Bilitis was founded in San Francisco, in California, by activist couple Del Martin and Phyllis Lyon. So Harry Hay founded the LGBTQ community. He's credited as a founder. Now, we're going to get into the frequencies and, the spirits that are put into these communities. It was an occult decision to have any type of movement or community. So let me look up. Okay, Where was I at? Oh, we're gonna expose Harry Hay really quickly. Harry Hay. Now, if you look up Harry Hay, Nambla, Nambla, this is where shit gets spooky. Nambla is the North American man slash boy love. So it's old men wanting to sleep with little boys. Straight up pedophilia. Now, if you have Harry Hay, who was an activist for that right here, it says Harry Hay on man boy love. And if you go into that right here, if you go into that, you will find something interesting. Just look it up on DuckDuckGo. Use DuckDuckGo as your browser, or you can use Google. Google will have it, but you'll probably find more using the DuckDuckGo browser. It says Meet Pioneer of Gay Rights, Harry Hay. And it tells you right there, the first thing they call him is a pedophile. Shit's crazy, right? So there is a reason why they choose these certain types of people for movements and communities. So let's decode his name first. Before we get into it, let's decode Harry. What does the name Harry mean? Harry name meaning. So English, Harry is in English a medieval form of Henry. His first name is actually Henry. Uh, Heinrich, or from Helm, but the name meaning means home and Rick, which is where they got Heinrich from, meaning power, ruler, basically like that, power or ruler. So that makes sense because of the influence that he had, starting the first gay movement and all. With Hay, Hay, name meaning. Hay, name meaning. So Hay is Scottish and English. Is a topographic name for someone who lived by an enclosure. Middle English Hay, Hay, which after Norman conquest became confused. So what is the name mean? So someone who lived by an enclosure. So he's a powerful person that lived by an enclosure. So what? Look up enclosure. Enclosure is an area that is sealed off with an artificial or natural barrier, the ionosphere. So he lives right by the ionosphere because he can't get out. That makes sense. So there's more code to be decoded there. I mean, damn. But what I wanted to get in is about the spirituality of it. They chose this specific person because what they have done here, what they have done here with the LGBTQ community in any movement or any community is they can inject a spirit into that community. So the spirit they have injected into that community, aka the found, that's why they always say, who was the founder? The founder, the founding energy. The energy of that community is founded by the person who founded it off of pedophilia. It was founded on the basis of pedophilia. So basically, when you get the spirit of that over you by saying, okay, by saying that you're going to support that community or be a part of that community. Now you don't have to support that community or area or sector to be gay. You can be gay all on your own. One of my favorite mentors or master teachers, Brother Pinnock, had somebody on his live stream on Zoom with famous rapper B.O.B. You know, you can look him up, and it was one of his students, and one of his students. I'm gonna leave her name alone. You can go look up the video, but he or she was a trans person and professed that they hated the gay community and were not that they hate being gay, but they know what it's founded off of because they're into the occult. They know exactly what's going on. They weren't down with the community because they know there is an overwhelming spirit that will be injected into you, will be injected into you via your own free will. All you have to say is, I support this community or I am a part of this community, and that spirit will come over you. This is what they do with all of these movements. Black Lives Matter, this, that. These black and white challenges, it's the same thing. Like with the black and white challenge, basically what happened is it gets all these celebrity women were the first sacrifices to get other women to sacrifice their feminine energy. Venus is very prominent right now. So for all the ladies out there, Venus is here. Venus is back. Venus is fucking back. So you're gonna wanna stay in your feminine energy, but also balance out with the masculine. So basically, what it's saying is it's splitting, standing in solidarity challenge, it's splitting the feminine and the masculine energy apart. It's splitting it apart. Okay, so what happens when you take the mother and the father away from the child? The child bounces from home to home. Things happen. You know, the child becomes unbalanced. So at some point in their life, they have to, make up for it. That's just an example. But they're splitting the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's the white patriarchy doing it. I'm not going to damn the patriarchy or the matriarchy. They need to rule, like the patriarchy and the matriarchy need to rule together. They need to rule together. Together. Not, oh, let's kill the patriarchy and the rise of the matriarchy begins. They need to rule simultaneously. But these people don't want that to happen. So what they do is they get women to go black and white. And as you know, we are on a scale of 7 colors, the electromagnetic color spectrum. Electromagnetic color spectrum. So going against that is black and white. You're giving up your color. You're not like color as in the color of your skin, but you're giving up your color as in your flavor of life. You're giving up your feminine energy. It is the creative energy. The creative energy is colorful in metaphor. So going black and white says you are sacrificing that so it can stand in solidarity away from the masculine energy. This is what they do. It's very easy. Very, 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 very easy to get you to fall into something if you don't know the code behind it. You gotta decode it. And if you can't, then you gotta find someone who can help teach you, or someone that does know, like a sheer star goddess, people like myself. Oh, Sheer's live right now on her other channel. Crazy. Right when I say her name, she pops up. But find somebody that can help you decode things for yourself. See your own perspective, so that whenever you see any of these challenges, you can be like, okay, I know what's going on here. I'm not going to sacrifice myself. I will not be a sacrifice. It's all free will. So to get back to the LGBT community, um, don't sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice yourself, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, and undertake a spirit of something that nobody wants to be a part of. It's cruel. It's nasty. It's disgusting. It's fucked up. But this is the spirit they unleashed, particularly onto this community. The spirit of pedophilia is in the LGBT community. Just as you can see, who founded it? Who was the founder? It was founded on those principles. You can like gay people can start their own other community and back out of that off of principles that they find respectful or diligent or whatnot. So that's why I gave my disclaimer, because I'm not saying I'm against anybody that chooses any of the lifestyles other than the fucking letters about whatsoever. But I want to make light of that right there, the community itself, because it is almost like, especially when Obama was president, it was almost like an untouchable community. Like if you said something, anything about it, you were a bigot or you were this, you were that, you were homophobic. So let's go over the word homophobic. Okay, a phobia, to be phobic or phobia means fear. Okay, homo, let's go with homo. Let's go with the word HOMO. Let's look it up. Let's look this shit up. Let's look this shit up. Let's break it. Let's decode the word homophobic. So homo, because you got Homo sapien, So they so on Google some fucked up shit. Google doesn't even have because the word Homo sapien came before the word homosexual. Google doesn't even have the actual terminology for it. So I'll have to break that word apart. They only have the slang term. See, this is crazy. I can't even get it. I'll probably have to come and do another video on it. But basically, like I was saying, they can recreate their own community in their own image. We are God and God is. We can recreate anything in our own image. I would suggest that they do that because they're under a spirit of something that they probably a lot of people. I have a lot of friends that identify as a letter of that community that probably won't, they won't like the wake up call. They won't like what the spirit that has them stuck has to offer. But it's low magic 101, but it's alchemy 101. Putting a spirit over a community or injecting it in their community or a movement and the way that people carry out the mission of that spirit or take on that spirit is by free will. Now these people have to get around your free will. So they program it to where to put it inside of the community. So once you agree to say, hey, I support this community, or say, hey, I identify with this community and are a part of that community, like that, the spirit can now come into you. This is how they do it. It's Hollywood. CIA, it's very smart shit. Very, very smart shit. And gotta applaud them. You have to applaud them because they're very, very slick. Oh, hey, Raina, what is up? What is up? How are you doing? But I just wanted to come on today because it's been like 2.5, almost 3 weeks since I did a video. So, I just want to pop on. I have a couple of ideas for other videos as well coming up very soon. Very, very soon. I'll probably do videos the next 3 days straight. So I'll be doing lives, next few days straight. I have all, on my phone, I have all the subjects I want to talk about. So I love you guys. Thank you, Raina. Thank you, Shalavi, for coming. I'm not sure if you got the notification or if you got my message on Instagram or whatnot, but thank you for always showing up. And I am sorry that I, didn't do live, my live sooner, but you know, me being me, going through things and getting things right. But I will be doing pumping out more content because I have more motivation and I have more topics and different things like that. Feel free to suggest a topic, guys, if you want, and I'll definitely consider it. Like, subscribe, share the video. It really fucking helps the channel. I just cussed again, but who cares? Um, my Etsy shop is booming. Everything is stocked on the Etsy shop. All the elixirs are stocked. Elderberry syrup is stocked. Everything on the shop is stocked. So even if you don't come by, just just share it. Somebody else might want something from the shop. I have elixirs. My newest elixir, which is Alchemy's Herbal Detox, number 2, milk thistle. It's a milk thistle tincture that I make here at the crib, here at home. It's very, 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 very potent. I let that one go for 72 days. They are programmed and tuned to 528 hertz frequencies. I do have a parasite tincture cleanse that is ready technically. It's technically ready. I just have to make a label for it. I have bottles and everything. Just wash the bottles out and get the labels for it. It's going to be potent, but I probably won't release that one as per usual until I try it and see how it works with me. I've been needing something like that. It's a heavy parasite cleanse. This one is just a heavy, heavy, heavy cleanse. Period. It's got a lot of different shit in it. It's a heavy hitter. So that'll be new. So that'll probably be going up sometime. The next, I'd say I would give myself a 2 week head start above on the people, and just start taking that elixir as soon as possible. So I'll strain it and everything probably here tomorrow or something like that, and then start taking it tomorrow and the next day. But yeah, thank you guys. The garden is doing well. I love you guys and thank you for supporting. Alchemy of Life. I'm out. Peace.